Location, location, location.
I'm Realtor Victor Naraki, and I specialize in homes near Disney World.
Hey, I'm Victor Naraki, and I'm here in this community today on this beautiful June 1st morning. My customers are closing tomorrow. They're not in town, so I am doing the walkthrough. Take a look after this spiffy opening. Stay tuned right after this spiffy opening. Right after this spiffy opening. So you're looking at the house for the very first time.
It is exceeding expectation at the moment.
Wonderful. I'm Realtor Victor Naraki with one of my buyers, Darlene, and she just bought a house near Disney World. And now she can go on the Jungle Cruise anytime she wants, 100 times a year. Same jokes, but 100 times a year. Hey, how are you? Well. So I hope everybody can hear me well right now. If you can, tell me where you're viewing from. So please tell me where you're viewing from. And if you're viewing on Facebook, please like my YouTube channel at Victor Naraki. I bored him. Yeah, just, anyway, and my Facebook page is Naraki Realtor. So great. Thank you. Thank you. So today I'm going to do something different than the live stream. I'm going to actually try this, which is recapping my last big live streams and seeing if there's any questions or anything like that. I thought, boy, this is going to be an easier one, but it took me a couple of hours to put it all together. I don't know if I'm going to do it again. Usually I go out there, I got 15 minutes I spend with the sales agent, I get all the information, and I'm like, okay, let's go. And this was a little bit more complicated, picking the things and everything. So for those who are watching, please like, comment, and subscribe. And let's play this one. Hello, it's Realtor Victor Naraki. And I want to take this moment to ask you to like, share, subscribe, and comment. It's the only way this channel gets Disney magic. Grows. Thank you. So anyway, I'm going to go and talk to you about a couple of different communities that I have been to recently. If you have any questions about any communities, please, just ask anything about buying a home, anything at all, especially near Disney World. I actually, this week, I had 2 closings. One was in the first community I'm going to show you. We sold a house in the low 300s. It is a community that has, it is lakefront community. This home itself was set back a bit, but there are views in the community of the lakefront. And I think it's a terrific opportunity for people because the price points are significantly less than coming close to Disney. You're talking about being $100,000 to $150,000 less for the same model homes. And we got a good opportunity because this builder was closing out in that community. So we were able to really make an offer. And I think it was a solid opportunity for the buyer. And they accepted it. It was, so I think that that's one of the things that really helps is if you're looking at a builder and they're towards the end and the market is down, which the market is down right now. It's very slow. But I've been involved with 3 different sales, but the market is still very, very slow right now. So it's just something to think about that, now you've got a couple things going on. You got the end of the year, you got the market down because of interest rates. Now, a lot of my customers will tell me, that the interest rates are too high. Obviously, they're going to wait until the interest rates go down. And I totally understand that, but there's a lot of other people waiting too. So I always say it's best to not have competition. And if you truly believe and know in your, because nobody knows for sure that interest rates are going to go down. If they do go down, then when they go down, you refinance. So, and then you're not in competition because both these 2 sales had 0 competition. 0. So we were able to get a pretty good price on both the sales that I had this last week. All right. So, okay. So I'm going to start by showing you this one community. Show you where it is first. Okay, so it's in Lake Alfred. Now, that's a different area than most people are familiar with. It is west of Disney World. It's used to be farmland. It is growing. It's going to experience a lot more growth in the next few years. But right now, there's an opportunity with homes that are, as I said, in a lakefront community. So, where are you going to get that? Honestly, there's not that many opportunities for lakefronts. Certainly not in areas like Windermere, Winter Garden, Dr. Phillips. There's nothing brand new. So I'm going to show you these. Then we're going to take a quick look at the inventory that's available, what's currently for sale, and then we'll move on to the next community. Home is priced to sell $299. Plus, you get a buy down interest rate. Plus, most of your closing costs are paid. And that's one of the things that's
I love
great
being
right
in air
now.
conditioning.
New construction.
$299. Good Lord, this is great. Okay, so this is very much like, okay, so you have a bedroom here.
So that's one thing that's really interesting right now with new construction. You know, you can make an offer like we did on the house in this community, and um, they will also pay closing costs, um, buy down the rate if you have a lender. So just remember that when you're buying right now, those are the things that may not be available 3-4 months down the line.
Oh, I love, you see, see now I don't, this, I have a love-hate relationship with this backyard, but there's some other ones. I would put up a fence if they allowed it. We'd have to see. Yeah, there's one over there.
But
You know, I don't think I'd like to see a parking lot.
And I like to say
But
that's
there's
the
other
outdoor
ones for
price.
$299.
You know, you can have a couple of other fees, but that's about it.
So we got 23 people watching right now.
No, we don't. Just 12.
Please like and comment and share and subscribe. It's very helpful to me. So we're going to be looking at several models, and there are actually
from the previous video
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different builders in this community. 6 different builders. That gives you a lot of options.
Okay, I'm going to tell you that I like 4 of them. Okay, I just like 4 of them. The other ones, one I don't have too much faith in, another one I have no faith in. So people always say to me, do you like this builder that you're showing? And my response to that is always, I don't show builders I don't like.
We're going to see 2 today. There's 2 others that I really like, and then there's 2 others that I would never show.
Okay.
Okay, I'll tell you again where we are. We are in Lake Alfred, okay? And let me show you on the map again. So we're at best 35 minutes to Disney. Now, I've also done it in 25 when the road was absolutely clear, but that's a rarity.
Yeah, it is a rarity. Honestly, my buyers have told me that when they've driven to the houses to check on things, that it took them sometimes under 30 minutes. But there are times that it's taken me that much time, but there's times that it's taken me an hour, hour and a half. There's other routes to take. Like if you're looking right now where it says 50 minutes, you get off the 4 early and you go up to 27. So, but remember what I originally said. These are $100,000 to $150,000 less than the nearby communities.
Also, when I take this road, because it's like only one exit to exit 55. Exit 55 is a 27 in Clermont. You hop on that road, you do all your shopping, and you go straight up to Disney World, or you take it on the way back, and it cuts off a lot of the congestion that's in Davenport. Okay, and we got 25 people watching already. Thank you so much.
Okay, had a good question right here. Even with the HOA fees, how much leeway do you have in terms of changes such as pools or hot tubs or other features that would be allowed to make over time? Most houses now are built so that they can put a pool in the backyard. And since you're buying from the builder, it's like you're buying from an owner. They will tell you, yes, you could put a pool in the backyard, but it depends on what size it is. For example, if you had a septic tank, which I don't see anymore, but a septic tank in the backyard, they tell you. Sheds for landscaping, I say you could fence in your yard. You could certainly have a shed for landscaping it depends on the individual HOA. It really does.
So, dual vanity. I love this shower. Yes, this is a nice shower. I am not a fan of the fiberglass base showers. Now, I like them because they're easy to clean, but, you know, I like the tile just looks so fancy. And this is all as you see it.
Yeah, that's a great shirt.
The closet is not so big, but this is only like a 1,600 square foot house. So they don't usually come with huge closets. So this is a nice entry level home for $299. You can't get that, and you're just close to Disney.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you have any questions, please ask. I will tell you, almost all houses right now at least have granite countertops like you see here, or they have quartz.
Guys, have any questions about anything? Both these sales guys are new. Okay, so now we're going to go over here's my car in Winter Garden.
So now we're going to go look at this model home. But why don't I skip ahead and show you some pricing? See, I think this is it. All right. Whoops, how come that didn't go add to stage? Okay. Nope, that's not it. Sorry. I can't label these names. Okay, so they put it in backwards. Okay. Stop screen. Okay. Present, share screen, share. Yep, that's it. That's it. Okay. All right. So this is what we're looking at right now is they have a home at 290, 293, 294. Some of these homes are facing are on lakefront lots, or at least the community itself is on the lake. So now, of course, you're a little bit more isolated. You're between Auburndale and Winter Haven. So it takes you probably about 10 minutes to get to the grocery store. You know, it takes me 10 minutes to get to the grocery store, and I can almost see it from my house. So that's not too bad. Yeah, but you've got, you know, they all three. There's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,800 square feet, 306. So that's a pretty nice price point. And if anybody wants me to send you them these listings, please email me, victor@celebratingflorida.com, and I'll put you on my rotation for emails. Okay. Any questions about this community? We'll go ahead and watch some more of the video. Now, I don't like this home. I don't like it. I don't like anything on a commerce
Okay, I can't
road.
see comments right now until I get inside the house.
So I don't like stuff where you know, I don't know if the savings is enough to have cars in the back and the worry that the road.
Yes, they do have nice street appeal. Do I like the builder? I don't show builders I don't like.
So I don't like you to have a
nice
explanations. I said it is a double lane road in the back. A double.
Because I don't want to badmouth any builders by show and then go, oh, I didn't even like them, you know? So,
I love this.
anyway, I don't show them anymore if I don't like them. I've done this long enough to know which builders have a good reputation. Okay,
So what I'm trying to say is, if there's a double yellow line in the backyard, I don't like someone buying that home. I think it's too risky. That road could expand, and the county could say eminent domain. We're coming through. We're going to put a cement wall in your backyard. I say give yourself some buffer so that if there is a cement wall outside of your community, you don't see it.
so, oh, this is nice.
But I love the way they've done
This is
these
coming
floors.
with a washer
I
and
like
dryer.
the uniformity
Okay.
of the same
Two-car
flooring
garage.
throughout the house.
Oh my gosh, all the appliances. So this is nice.
Not
Okay,
seeing any comments.
let
I
me
hope
see.
everything's okay. If you can, you know.
Okay, yeah, it could get pushed back a little bit more. Okay, so here we are. This is 310. Now, this builder
Prices are subject to change. This house could have been
is
sold
offering up to
weeks.
$20,000 in closing costs and can give you a 4.75 interest rate, right? Let's see. Yes.
So that's what I was saying earlier. A lot of these interest rates can be brought down so that they're reduced for you. Hey, Donna, how are you? Thank you for joining us today. So that's one of the options. One of the benefits of buying new construction over a resale is that I feel that new construction responds quicker to the economic, environment. So if, for example, they're having they're not selling and they need to sell, they will be more competitive. Okay, so that's what I like about that new construction. And one of the things that I also like about new construction is real estate's a very personal business. If you're buying someone's home, with a builder, it's not personal anymore. It's all business. And that makes it a lot simpler. You don't have to worry about offending people. So, how far is Lake Alfred from Disney? Let me show you again on the map. Okay, so I don't want to mislead you. Okay, I have done it in 30 minutes, but that's when the traffic is not heavy. Okay, and when you're talking about the I-4, it can be heavy a lot of different hours. So if you get to know the traffic patterns, you can do like my customers have done, where they miss the traffic. But I'll tell you, if Disney is busy, the I-4 is busy. So because you got a lot of tourists in town, a lot of people coming from Tampa to get to Disney, it's very, it can be it can be 30 minutes, which I've done it in 30 minutes, or it can be an hour in 30 minutes. But then that suggestion, I would go take a different route to get there. Okay, so Bobby, thank you, Bobby. I highly recommend this community. Yes, thank you, Bobby, for telling us that you live there. I appreciate it. I don't like to announce where people live. I bought my home here from Victor 2.5 months ago. We absolutely loved it. I don't miss a chance on these great homes at an affordable price. Victor will not steer you wrong. Well, okay, I'll go into a little bit about what working with Bobby and my recent buyer was like. when you're coming to town, I got a message for someone else. When you're coming to town and you're working a job, you have a job that you have to get back to, and you only have a few days to find a home, those are the people who need a realtor to guide them properly. Because I always tell the story about when I came to Florida, and luckily I had 2 days. The first realtor didn't want to show me more than two houses, and they were both 40% over my highest price point and didn't have any of the features that I wanted. The second realtor took me to exactly what I wanted. Now, I wish I had had more time with her, because I could have bought something a little bit better, but I didn't know the market. I didn't know the area. So that's why we were able to find, I think, with Bobby in 2 days. In general, is it better to get a builder loan or an external loan? I'm going to go out on a limb. What you're saying, is it easier to get a loan through a builder? I feel that it is. I feel that it really is. They are more committed to getting this approved because it's their business to get it approved. But other loan lenders, I'm telling you, I've had great success with some lenders, and I recommend some really good lenders. And it's very, very important that you know what your price point is before you go shopping. We all know when we go to Target how much about we want to spend that day. And but when you buy a home and you go over your price point, this is something you may have to live with for 30 years, that payment. So it's very important, because I don't like it when people feel that they can't get what they want. So I will send people to lenders before they come to see me, so that I know their price point and they know how much they're going to have to bring to closing. But right now, I see, this is what I do a lot with some of my buyers. When I know, gee, we're looking at a lot of new construction, and this builder has units in 3 different communities, I'll say, why don't you go to that builder's lender and get approved there? Because there's a really good chance that you're going to be buying there. When you go and you sit down and you found the home that you want, when you sit down with that sales rep for the builder, when you say, I've been pre-approved by your lender, that's as good as cash.
4.75. Okay, now I know that's a more rural road.
Oh, did someone ask me where this was again? I think someone did. Oh, yeah, I answered that. Cynthia, I answered your question, I think, about how far from Disney. Yeah, it can be an hour. It can. But some of us have done it in 30 minutes. I don't go to Disney when Disney is busy. I will not go. I don't go on the weekends. I don't go. I go when I know Disney is going to be slow, not near the holidays. I'll be there in February a lot. I'll be there, a couple, like at the first couple week of December. But my blackout periods, I ain't going.
But my feeling is that if they ever expanded this road, you're screwed. And there's no easier way. I love my viewers, but I think there should be more. Okay, so it's priced at $325. Then we're going to see one that's priced at $299.
So let me go back to these homes. But you're looking now, here's some This one's 361, and they dropped the price. Look at what you're looking here. They've dropped the price $6,000. 1,800 square foot Meritage Homes, by the way. Meritage Homes, I like Meritage Homes. They're the ones that use spray foam insulation. So they put that in the attic and in the walls. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. They put it in the attic, which is what heats up the house. Sun is beating on your roof. Oh, I really love these floors. Let me see did we see the bedrooms yet? Do they have floor? The bedrooms have tile? JG, hello. So this is the type of community it is. And I want to tell you something. There's 4 other communities on the road to get here with some pretty good builders. There's Pulte Homes, there's IPG, you know, so there's other ones on there. I particularly liked this one. There's another one that I'm not crazy about the way they're building it because it looks like it's a fortress, all the homes. But anyway, so this is what you're looking at right now. So, okay, so we've been over that community, and now I'm going to move on to this I think this is really interesting. A lot of my customers, the 2 big concerns they have are, what about alligators and what about hurricanes? So, yes, there are alligators here. Okay, they were here first. I personally haven't been more than 20 feet away from an alligator. I don't go swimming in the water here. Um, but the thing about hurricanes is, because we're in Central Florida, if a category 4 hits the coast, by the time it gets to us, it's a 2. And our homes are built to 125-mile-an-hour winds, which is much higher than a 2 would provide. The recent hurricane that came through, I lost a little stuff that was not really secured that well in the first place. I lost some soffits, put them on for $250. It was done. Roof is fine. But if you've got that concern, wouldn't you like a house that was built to 175-mile-an-hour winds, considering the last big hurricane was 75? And here I'm going to show you this. So these homes, Cynthia, when you're ready, I'm there for you. I'm absolutely there for you. And this is a very interesting builder, and I hope they're going to be building in other communities. But this is in Groveland, and I'll show you where this is shortly. This builder puts their homes on a slab like everybody else, and then all the components, which are pre-made, the walls, the roof, the windows, are shipped in and installed. So these have impact resistant windows up to 175-mile-an-hour winds. I can tell you that has not happened where, in Central Florida. So he's showing us right now that the walls are basically like an Oreo cookie, okay? There's cement on both sides. Look at this. And then in the middle is insulation. And there's, I mean, this thing, I don't think you could, you would have trouble taking it down with a um, wrecking ball. But that's how they put it together. And interesting thing about it is that the bathrooms are pre-made off-site and dropped in, just to speed up the process. So this builder primarily builds in southern Florida. So for Cynthia, you may want to consider down there. Tell him I referred you. But yeah, I think it's in Pompano Beach, I think, is where their other units are being sold. But where are you going to get something that's going to withstand 175-mile-an-hour winds? So it's something that's extremely unique. I think it's something that could be considered. So anyway, so let's see. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Let me show you where that. Oh, I don't think I've shown you where that is. Let me show you. Now, because of the holidays coming, I will not be live again until the first Sunday in December, where we've got a community that is 3 minutes from Disney World. One road, 3 minutes. In 2 minutes, you can see the castle, back of the castle. Yeah, back. But 3 minutes from Disney World. This is an incredible opportunity. Does it come with a high price point? Yes, it does. So here we are. This is where Groveland is. This is what we're talking about right now. So Groveland is, I would say, let me see if I can get the, I think I got another picture of that doesn't move. Okay. Groveland is 45 minutes to Disney World, whether there's traffic or not. Okay. So you'd go down the 50 to the 429, and then you'd come in the western entrance of Disney World. So, that is pretty much the best you can do. But as you can see, there's Lake Mineola up there. There's a lot of lakes, a lot of area. It's more rural up there. So, it's just something to consider, that this may be, be away from it all, but still have it at your fingertips. I mean, obviously, right now there's people who would tell me, okay, it's an 18-hour drive to Disney World, and they do it now, an hour. And on your way there, maybe there's things you can do on the way to Disney World. You could stop, you can go by on the way back, you do your shopping, yada yada. Anyway, just something to think about. That's in Groveland, where this builder is. So I'm going to add this to the stage. Oh, no. I'm going to add this. Disney World. This is a little further out, but a little further out gives you better prices. And this home has been constructed differently than any other home that I'm going to show you. Now, that's what it looks like before they finish it up. Now, I will tell you something. A lot of the things you're going to tell me are that this home is cookie cutter. Okay. Yeah, they are. They're very cookie cutter. No way around that. Maybe eventually you could do some stuff to the front. Um, but it's very cookie cutter.
These
I would do
are
something to the facade.
cement slabs with foam in the middle. They were just telling me how all the barbed wire,
Rebar. Rebar.
skipping a name of what it is, live stream where I walked through this house. I'm going to show you the videos where I walked through this house where it was being made. I've got some great videos that I'm going to show you.
I really, really hope that this builder builds closer to Disney World soon. They have suggested that they might. But right now, there's nothing that I've seen. I don't know where they've bought land.
Later on in the day, later on.
I'm not happy with their flooring. I don't like shiny floors. It's not me, but I like I just think I don't like that flooring. For me, you know what that looks like? A slipping hazard.
In this, ooh, wow. You know how I like wide entryways? I say it every time I see it. But some very interesting facts about how this home is made. For example.
Okay. Yes. Impact resistant windows. Not all of them open because honestly, in Central Florida, there's no reason to open your window. So they have some that open and some that are sealed shut, but 175-mile-an-hour winds. So they're impact resistant. You don't get that at other homes in Central Florida. Now, are they good enough? Yeah, they are. But this is just a touch better.
These bathrooms are made in pods. So they're made off-site with everything you see here and shipped in and dropped in with a crane.
Yeah, I wonder if I got, let me just see.
If not only low E double panel, but it's also impact resistant.
Yes.
Because you're making
75
holy
per hour.
What she just said was those windows are made to 175-mile-an-hour winds. We just had a category 2 here, and it was about averaged 75-mile-an-hour winds. Historically, Central Florida does not get that because hurricanes like that don't exist over land.
wow.
Resistant, impact resistant completely. This home is prepared
Let's
also
try it.
to be safe in a category 5 hurricane.
Yes.
So what she just said there was a category 5 hurricane because they make really on the southern near Miami. Personally, I wish they would do these in Puerto Rico. I wish they would make these, with solar panels. There's no reason why people who live on the coasts aren't living in stuff like this. It'd be so much better.
Is it a little nice?
Because you're making it up to standards of the coast.
Yes, yes. Lots of lighting, lots of windows.
So let's do quickly. I want to show you some of the nope, that's not it. Oh, okay. I want to show you. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's not it again. Why does that happen? Okay. Da, da, da. No. No. Okay. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Give me a second. Sorry. I can't label the is that it? Nope. Why is it doing that? Or are they? Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds, please. I'll show you the prices. God bless. There we are. Okay. So the highest price in this community is 507. Okay. And if you look at the pictures, okay, if you look at the pictures, they're all exactly the same pictures. And that's not because they use the same picture because it's pre-construction. It's because everything here is really very, very similar. Now, obviously, with everybody being very similar, that you could obviously ask for, you know, to put your own personality to the home. And they start at $389 for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,766 square feet. I like the one at the bottom the best with the dark garage door. Does anybody have any questions? I'm going to play a little bit more of this tape from this community. And if there's a community you want me to visit, please just email me and tell me, or tell me now. So let's take a look. As long as we're here, let's look inside one of the homes, see if they have any good pictures inside. Hate that. Sorry. Okay, there we go. So here's some pictures from the models. So yes, the homes are all very, very similar. There's no gourmet kitchens, things like that. Not much you can order. But imagine if there's a hurricane coming. Where do you want a steel frame roof, which these have steel frame roofs, they're not wooden trusses, or I mean, steel frame roof, cement walls, impact resistant windows. You could be sitting in your living room watching a hurricane. Would the tree in your backyard fly by? Yes, it would. But 175-mile-an-hour winds, that's where I would rather be. Okay. Any questions about that? We'll watch a little bit more video.
Yeah. I love
Really nice for entertainment, really open space.
I don't like the flooring. I got to
Wow,
tell you,
this is
I don't
really
like the flooring
nicely
at all.
done. We've got 22 people watching right now.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
18 today.
Wait for you to get to the master bedroom.
Oh, wow. I love these.
Yes. The glass.
Now, it's not my
cabinets,
style, but I
and when
appreciate
you
it.
close the cabinets, you see how it.
I like how they
goes
put
from
glass doors.
Oh,
I got dishes that
and
I
they
like.
all come with that?
Yes, all of them.
Okay.
Look at all this cabinet space.
A lot of cabinet space.
Robin is asking about the HOA fees.
$155 a month. Includes high-speed internet, fiber optic,
Right.
cable, and phone service.
Oh, I hope you heard that. 100.
Okay, so $175 a month, but it includes cable and internet.
$55 a month, but it
155.
includes high fiber optic cable, internet,
and phone.
and phone.
Do you
Okay.
know how much is the annual insurance for this home?
Phone.
Oh, wait till you hear this. Can I put you on camera?
Yes.
Okay. She's gonna tell, what's your name again?
Cheryl. Nice
Cheryl.
to meet you, your audience.
Here's the thing, that you have an agreement with an insurance carrier.
Yes.
How much is the insurance on a home like this?
$651 a year.
Okay, I am so glad I played this part because I would have missed that. The insurance, because they of the rating, $650 per year. Guys, ladies, that's half of what you could expect on a new construction home this size. So here you are saving another $600 a year. And now I don't know if, over the next 4 years, 5 years, if it will go up, but the way this home is constructed, it's the most durable home there is.
Okay.
$651
a year because of how it's built.
Exactly how it's built. Everything is cement, solid concrete. It's full secure features. So for the insurance company, it's pretty much not.
It's a no-brainer.
Exactly.
This house is going to be the house that everybody's going to go to when
This is the house of the future, definitely.
Yeah.
And it's the most secure.
The thing is, I think that this is if I had a friend who had this type of house, I'd be like, can I park my car in your garage and stay with you till the hurricane passes?
Home that you can have and much more for the investment you'll be having. This is a long-lasting home.
Yes. Now, for you, those of you who want information on how much insurance normally costs, it's about $2,000
Yes.
for insurance on a home.
I'm paying.
So this is, I'm going to show you again where it is on the map.
I got less.
Whoops.
Thank you.
The question just came up about how far it is. It is west of Disney World.
Okay, we'll skip ahead. We did that already.
This is normal. They don't have to build.
Wow, Donna. Okay. I don't remember what age your roof is, but I got another insurance carrier I can suggest.
Okay. Dual vanity. I love that. I like these. Oh my God, all the storage. And this, of course, is the toilet.
Yes.
The seat is always up. What is with that? Oh, yeah, I saw a video tour of an $18 million penthouse in New York City.
Yes.
The toilet seat was up.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, oh.
I have learned that I think the reason the toilet seats are up so that it doesn't it so breathes. Okay. Replace it. Okay. I'm gonna send you my new.
Okay, we all suffer through this. Linen closet, of course, right? Nice, okay.
Let's skip ahead.
Yeah, they start to separate.
Our
Sure.
walls are actually developed in a air-conditioned environment in a factory in Pompano Beach. And then they're shipped here by a tractor trailer.
Amazing.
And then they're mounted in here. And how they're mounted is to adjust to the ground when it shifts. That's why you will not see cracks in our walls. With the mixture of our concrete here, it is a patent concrete. It's not like regular concrete that a regular contractor will build. So our homes are built for a lifetime, not for 20, 30 years like a center block home.
Okay.
And with that mixture,
I
our
hope
homes
that
have
they're
been
not
tested
20, 30
to
years.
4,000 PSI, and it is held up to 175-mile Category 5 hurricane. you will not blow this house down. Let me tell you. Okay.
This guy was good. He gave me a nice tour. Okay, so
$1,200 a year.
oh,
No maintenance, very low maintenance. You will not have
Sure.
to maintain this home inside or out for a lifetime. So you can spend your weekends more enjoying your family than you do have to do work.
This is amazing. And how long does it take to assemble the house?
Average home, 8 to 12 months. We can get a home
That's
done
correct.
in 60 days.
now you may be seeing
Good
here,
Lord.
I'm going to freeze it. You may be seeing at the top of your screen wood frame trusses, but the ones that they've done in phase 2 are steel trusses.
Now that's, of course, they have to have the
Everything is
permit.
cremated.
I am
But
loving
most of
this.
these homes
I
are
am
in
are in the process.
Same quality, absolutely.
With what some of the contractors have done, including
Okay,
drop
we'll
everything
skip
into
ahead a bit.
place. So they make everything off-site.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to finish with that. That community is in Groveland. Show you where that is again. Okay. I am hoping that they come to Clermont, which someone had mentioned that they were thinking of building in Clermont. I think that would be awesome. They need to build more in Central Florida because a lot of people are concerned about hurricanes, and why not have the most hurricane resistant home that there is? Okay, so now I'm going to talk to you about this new other community that I was at last week. Now, right now it's they said it was 22 minutes to get to Disney World from this community. So I certainly like that, but the price points were much, much more competitive than just a few, maybe 10 minutes closer to Disney. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start and I'm going to talk to you about
That I like the location. And usually I like the location because it's close to Disney World. This has that, but so much in addition. And I'm gonna point out a couple of things that I think are so incredible. First of all, if you've seen my video that I did about 2 years ago at Lake Louisa State Park, that is directly across the street. That's the entrance to Lake Louisa State Park. Okay, down the road is going to be Olympus Park. Okay, now that's going to have hotels and stuff like that, but it's also going to have Olympic training facilities, shopping plazas, motorcycles, and it's right. It's going to be right there, but it's going to have a great diversity. But I don't like to talk about stuff too much until I see them digging, and they're not digging yet. So they're not digging. So let's talk about it. It's going to be definitely an improvement to the area that's going to give you things to do. I would be interested in the shopping in the restaurants. Also, there's another main connection road that will connect you to the 429 freeway, which takes you into Disney World. Okay? Further up the road is all the shopping you could ever need. If they don't have it up there, you don't need it. So you've got your J.C. Penney's, your BJ's Wholesale. You've got everything that you need right up that way. Down this way is the traditional way you'd go to Disney World, which is to take the 27 to the 192. Is everybody hearing me?
Yeah, I know you're hearing me. 'Cause
Great. Okay. I'm not crazy about that road. It twists, it turns, but it's only for about 5 miles. When the freeway comes in, that's going to connect to the 429, that's what most people are going to take. I will show you how close it is to Disney World right now. Boom. There we are. 22 minutes. Now, the other route, and for a year, I loved it. I just loved it. Right now, we're going to go to 2. Okay, so now,
So what I'm going to do now
but
is I'm going to show you
this community,
a little bit of pricing on this community. What I love about this community, it is right across the street from Lake Louisa State Park, where they have biking, hiking, fishing, boating, kayaking, and it's right across the street from that. So it's something to really think about um, if you're a nature enthusiast. Plus, north and south, you've got all the shopping you need. Everything from Lowe's to BJ's to JC Penney's. All the chain stores are right there, right up the street in a matter of 3 or 4 minutes either way. And this is what the price points are looking like. They're starting at $449, and they're going to, I mean, there's certainly a lot more than that as well. But if you were to buy a home like this, a little closer to Disney, it would be an extra 50 to 60,000 more. There are some really beautiful homes near Disney. Now, here's the thing, but they don't have backyards. All these homes have backyards that I'm showing here. And the reason I can tell is because they've got a front load garage. A rear garage, there goes your backyard. So while the prices may be just slightly lower, you've got a little bit bigger lot, okay, and you get use of a backyard. So if you've got kids, I would go with the backyard, and here's another thing. There's certain sections in Winter Garden themselves that are 25 minutes to Disney. This is 22 minutes to Disney, as I said. So, also being a Lake County home, taxes are a little less, slightly less. So it's something to think about. Let's see if we could go and see one of these homes inside. Let's see if they have any pictures. No. So you've got the garage down, and then there's a covered lanai. Let's see if that's showing up. Yeah, good. Okay. And these are inventory homes. They'll be done in a couple of months, but also don't forget, they've dropped the price here too. $10,000. And some of these homes have some really, really scenic views. And there's a lot of homes coming into this area. A lot. Okay. All right, so we've seen that. Let's go and I'll play a little bit more of the video.
As a community pool, okay. It's got a tot lot, okay. It really does have the kind of things that you would need, but not in excess. And remember, there's going to be the Olympic Training Center right nearby. This is going to have a lot of facilities. And if you like the outdoors, as I mentioned, Lake Louisa State Park right across the street. I mean, if your kids like boating, canoeing, fishing, all that stuff, it's right there. It's right there. I mean, across the street.
Yes, I mentioned that already.
Almost 3,000 square feet.
Oh, and I love this feature. Look at this.
But here's what I think is so adorable.
This is great.
This. Okay, as you come around here, I would love this because I have a lot of stuff delivered to my house. Whenever they say free shipping, yeah, okay. But look, so it's a little storage area protected here that you could put anything that you get.
Okay, I think they got the point. Let's go inside.
And look at this as you enter here. Now, this is my first time seeing this model. Okay. Got the laundry room right here. And you've got a smaller 10 by 10 bedroom right here. Okay, you can use this like they're using it here as an office. But I always say it's great to have a bedroom downstairs with a full bath. Don't worry. Remember to like and share these videos. It's very important to me. This is the primary way that I reach new customers, and it's just very helpful to me.
Okay, let me see. Oh, do I get new comments? Okay.
It is a nice open floor plan layout. I do like that it has this large window here.
Patio door.
Sliders.
Let's move ahead.
I have to turn.
Up too much stress.
I like the way they've done those stairs. Okay, so let's see, we'll move ahead to something else.
Or day beds. I think there you go.
This is a very, very experienced builder. They're new,
Okay.
but they have.
And again, we are 22 minutes from Disney World. I'll show the map in a second. Very impressed by this builder.
There we
Don't
go.
bubble up too much stress this Thanksgiving.
Then I unplugged it. Remind me to plug it back in. Okay, so open floor plan. It's nice, very nice, very nice. I love how they've set up this as an example. Of course, it's an example, but about the current marketplace. The first year or bought
Okay, so
directly with you. I'm not a referral agent. A referral agent takes your name, takes your number, and then sells you to a random agent for a stake in that commission. When you call me, you get me.
Annie's up.
And I am there for you from the initial consultation through to closing and all the steps in between. You get me. Now, if you want to reach me, visit disneyatyourdoorstep.com for all my links, and you will get me.
Yeah.
Thanks for
So
watching that.
So yeah, for those who are watching, I really appreciate your support. If you hear of anybody buying a home near Disney World, a lot of there's one of my competition is a gentleman who uh, hasn't ever sold a house. So when you reach him, he sends you to someone he doesn't know, but he gets a cut of that. When you work with me, you get me. That's it. I don't do the referral business unless it's something an area I don't work in. Okay. So just something to think about. You know, I'm not doing this. Obviously I'm doing this for the money. Obviously, it's my job, but I don't see this as a way of taking money from people without having experience to do it.
Okay. Considered to how you've been beaten. Sections of Clermont are 100 years old. There's beautiful, beautiful lakefronts in Clermont. In fact, I've taken some incredible videos in Clermont. They have what we'd call a historic street in Clermont as well. But that's, north of here, I think almost 10 miles. Okay. So,
Okay. Well,
again, for those who are significantly better than other areas that I've.
so okay. Want to thank you all for watching today. I actually thought this was going to be very easy. It was kind of complicated, but I appreciate your time. I am going to be live again the first Sunday in December, where is it the first? Maybe the second Sunday. Yeah, from a community that's 3 minutes from Disney World. And you know what? The price is going to be like out of this world because it's a Windermere. It's right near Disney World. But you know what? You get to see that. And then when you see the home that you can buy, that's a little bit less, a little further out, maybe you get the comparison. So when people call me, they get me, and I know all these areas. And a lot of times I'm boring Manny. Manny, why are you so bored? Anyway, so it's such a cutie. He's so cute. So anyway, um, anyway, you call me, you get me. I spend about a half hour time with you on the phone before you get here, trying to figure out what you're looking for. Because before I became a realtor, I had bad experiences with realtors where they only want to show you one house. And if you don't buy that, we're not selling it to you. Apparently you're not that interested. I don't do that. I understand what you're looking for. I hone what you're looking for. And sure enough, when I say humor me to a customer, that's what they end up buying. But I don't push people on anything. I try to find them what's going to make them happy in home. So that's what I wanted to tell you today. I think it's the second week of December. I'll be second Sunday in December. I'll be live from this new community. So thank you so much. And in fact, I'm going to put up what Bobby said about me again. Bobby was one of my commenters. Bobby's one of the houses I've closed in a couple of weeks. Oh, where is he? There we go. So Bobby bought in the first community that I showed. So, there's a lot of homes and a lot of diversity near Disney World. And as you go further out, you can get some really good opportunities on pricing. So I know all these areas. So if you call me, you get me. I'll hone what we're looking for so we use your time properly. All I'm going to ask is that you're qualified and ready to buy. So if you're qualified and ready to buy, give me a call and we'll start looking. I also, with some people, when they're just said, oh, I'm just looking right now, I just want to get an idea of the areas, don't hesitate to reach out to me so I can send you some areas to go to correctly, because you don't want to end up going to an area that you think is right for you. And it's actually not what I'm describing. That happens a lot where people end up being 20 miles north. So anyway, long story short, that's another story. So Manny wants to say goodbye. He's a good boy. He's such a good boy. He sits up here on the back of my chair. He doesn't say anything. Sometimes he'll eat a treat, but he's a good boy. He's going to take a nap now. Yeah, he's a good boy. Okay, thanks everybody for watching. Good night, Manny. You're a good boy.
Making the dream of a Disney lifestyle a reality. I'm Victor Naraki. Contact me on Facebook at Naraki Realtor or my website, celebratingflorida.com. Thanks for watching Disney at your doorstep. Making the dream of a Disney lifestyle a reality. I'm Victor Naraki. Contact me on Facebook at Naraki Realtor or my website, celebratingflorida.com. Thanks for watching Disney at your doorstep.